instead the other part's trying to say, well, all hell yeah, cause we feel so young and great. Baby, wanna listen, wanna go for a bit of a ride. Play all your favorite records, make it feel all buzzing inside. Kissing on your lips and your pockets is a paradise. My tongue on you, neck in love for a second, we both know I'm basically right. Damn, lately I feel so young and great. Hell yeah, I think I finally have something to say. The die part of me said the other part's trying to say, well, oh, hell yeah, cause it feels so young and great. Staying down low, keeping my eyes closed, breaking the high blows, making my own rolls, slip you a high dose, taking off our clothes.
So it's gonna start
Staying down low, keeping my eyes
now. Hello.
Whoa, that's a lot of Mikey.
Too much.
Do you fall asleep at the dentist? What drugs would you take with Maria? Spoiler alert, there's a new Blink-182 album. All this and more on We're Just Saying. Yeah, we're in trouble.
Are we muted? Can I
No, we're not muted. There we go. Hello, welcome to our show again. This is episode 8. We made it this far.
Wow.
We're going pretty good. We're almost at 10. Almost at double
God.
digits.
Time flies when you're having fun, I tell you.
Thank you for tuning in. You are watching We're Just Saying. I am Mikey, your host, and it's my job to stop these two from arguing and ripping each other's throats out. On my right
I want to
is
argue.
on my right is Garrett.
That's me.
Say hello.
Hi.
On my left is Garner.
What's up?
Hey, I didn't say hello just because you told me to. Okay, I said hello because
Living.
I wanted to.
What a
Right. Yeah, I'm not controlling you. I'm just helping you guys to stop fighting.
Guiding us.
I'm not
us.
controlling
I don't
you.
need to be guided. You son
So,
of a bitch.
if
I'm
you
not
know,
controlling you, you're just my puppet.
exactly. If you
I
know the
don't like
show, really, when I hit this bell, they're supposed to stop talking. We go into the next subject. But so now this subject is what we're talking about. If you want to follow us more and more, not more and more,
Not more and more.
on Facebook.com /We're Just Saying Show and email us at we'rejustsaying@gmail.com. You can follow our playlist. We have a Spotify playlist. It's a very special thing. You can win money.
Big
My money.
Big money.
It's big money. It's $50.
All Mikey's money.
Whoa.
I'm putting up $50 for this because
Whoa.
I don't
Nice.
think they're gonna guess it. So you can win $50. I think Jethro can be included. Jethro will be $20.
Yeah, sure.
'cause
He
he's-
can play.
I think you could be stumped by
I think you'd be stunned by it. But here it is, $50. Go follow us, subscribe to it, and I chose 5 songs. Garner chose 5 songs. Garrett chose 5 songs.
Guilty.
If you can guess which 5 songs we chose correctly, email it. Well, not email us. Write it in the Facebook post because that's
Boom.
the only way you can win.
Yep.
If you email us or text me, you can't win.
We don't know how to do that. We can't even check our email. So
you have
But
to-
is that an issue with then? Because I could look at somebody else's post and steal
No,
from their
whoever
ideas.
the first person is on the Facebook
Number
post.
one.
'cause
Okay.
yeah, whoever on the time.
Can I
'Cause
give
the
folks
first
a-
person get it perfect.
Can I give the folks a hint?
No.
Yeah.
Check out the best 5 songs. It's mine.
There you go. All right, the best 5 songs
Terrible
are Garner. Anyways, to do that, go to our Facebook.com /We're Just Saying Show page, and then you can do there. I will send you $50 through Venmo.
Is it on the bottom of the screen?
No.
Am I Vanna Whiting?
I flashed it. I
Okay,
flashed it.
Vanna White.
Anyways, so let's continue on. So we had an interesting, weird pre-show, and
Got
Garrett
weird
has
hair.
a weird story about
That's not
dentists.
really a story.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well,
situation.
is it-
Just
is
tell us
that
the story. You'll see. It's
Is
a
it
weird
weird
story.
that I fall asleep at the dentist?
No,
Yes.
no, not in the lobby. Let's really explain this. You're not in
Yes.
the lobby
No,
or
I'm
not while
like,
you're waiting for the
while
guy
my
to show
teeth
up.
are being cleaned, while there's
A
that
dude's
yes.
hands in your mouth.
No,
you fall
it's a
asleep.
woman. It's a woman, but
Okay.
Okay, well,
that was
If
weird.
it
Yeah.
was a dude, would you still fall asleep? Or would it be self-conscious, like, oh my god, there's a dude's fingers are in
maybe
my mouth?
I wouldn't be quite as relaxed.
At what point do you fall asleep? I mean, so is it during the cleaning? I mean, when the doctor comes in to check you, are you awake for that part of it?
Yeah, well, it's not like I'm falling asleep. I'm not taking a nap while I'm at the dentist, but you doze off for a few seconds, like Dad watching TV.
I mean, don't you ever think you're going to miss something important? I mean, when my dentist, the hygienist will say, ooh, you're not cleaning very well on these back spots right here. You need to work on that. You're asleep for that.
Let me put it this way:
You're not getting your money's worth out of the
my
dentist.
dentist name is Dr. Tomorrow. If that's not a Bond villain, I don't know what is.
Which is very interesting. You don't hear a lot of Dr. Tomorrow.
Dr. Tomorrow, come on, that's great.
That's a
but they
great
put
name.
on because they use what do they call it? Ultrasonic. ultrasonic like water picks to clean your teeth.
Right. Yeah.
Ooh, so there's no like metal?
There's
Are you still
in fact, there's definitely some metal.
in the arc ages?
Yeah,
I feel like
it sure
that's
is.
that's how
That's
my
like the
dentist
standard,
do it.
right?
That's the standard.
Is
now.
it the standard? What they blasted just with water?
Yeah, it's like a super fine water pick.
But they put
Wow.
sunglasses
I
on
did
you.
not know.
They put sunglasses
Oh,
on you
yeah,
so
yeah,
that
okay,
you
yeah.
so that it doesn't splash in your eyes.
What
so I
is
got
this
these dark.
revolution in dentistry that's happened while I wasn't paying attention?
You
Would they
didn't-
make you wear glasses? No,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
When's
Yeah.
the last time you've been?
Well,
to a
come on, this is common knowledge.
But let's stay to the main thing. It is still weird that you fall asleep.
But no, but come on. So I've had
Weird.
these, but it's not that weird. The whole story, I've had it. I got my teeth knocked out by a baseball in high school.
Okay.
I've got all these root canals, so I don't have that much feeling in my mouth. So it's not like
it's not that I
there's
think that
anything
you-
that's like hurting or anything. It just
Dude, sure, but
I always have these early morning appointments. I got these dark sunglasses on.
are you telling
Just,
me-
I've been drinking the night before. Come on,
Okay.
you
If you
doze
laid
off.
down on the couch over there and closed your eyes, and we brought someone over like Tanya, who was here last week, and she stuck her hand in your mouth.
No,
you're telling me
Tanya,
you're
great
gonna fall
job.
asleep.
No, come on. It's like bringing the frog to boil, okay? I'm falling asleep when the fingers are already in my mouth.
So she just
If
said-
I was asleep and somebody stuck their hand in my
It's
mouth,
weird.
I'd wake
It's
up.
weird. There's no way that it's not weird.
But it's bringing the frog to boil.
Yeah, but
you know?
but these they're like scraping stuff or.
But
just
I
like
can't
a-
feel it. I don't have.
So you can't
I
feel-
don't have nerves.
You don't have nerves
because
in
my
your
teeth
gums?
were dead. So what they root canal, they're removing
when you-
the nerve from your tooth. So I literally don't feel. I can chew ice cream.
You can chew ice cream and
that's gross
it's
too.
not cold at all to you.
No.
That's very
Why is your
interesting.
mouth so disgusting? Jesus, dude.
It got bludgeoned to death by a baseball.
So if
It's like
someone
a-
punches you in the mouth, obviously you feel the bruise, but your teeth wouldn't hurt.
No.
Wow.
It'd be a bloody mess. I can
So
tell you.
if we ever need someone to chew through something like a rope, we're gonna be
Right?
like Garrett, dude. Sorry,
Yeah,
this
have
is
you
your
have
task.
you bit down on something hard and it's
the weird thing
how do you
is,
not eat your tongue?
Yeah, or how do you not chip a tooth like by biting into like a jawbreaker or something weird? You know?
Well, because I'm not 5 years old and I don't try to chomp
Well,
into a
I mean-
jawbreaker with my front teeth. I still can't use basic human logic until this is a hard option.
Wait. Have you
You know,
ever heard
that's
the
it.
stories? I'm just curious about this. Have you ever heard the stories of like someone like chewing and they like bite the inside of their lip? Do you still feel that, or is just you don't feel the gum?
Like I can feel my lips. Like,
Oh no, like the
Yeah.
cheek or something.
Yeah,
You
I
can
could feel that. I'd
Okay,
feel that
okay.
I'm biting it. Just wouldn't feel my
It's
teeth.
the gums. It's the gums. I think that's fine.
disgusting.
I mean, I don't feel my gums right now.
I feel like I shouldn't have to go to the dentist. I feel like my teeth are indestructible.
Yeah,
but they tell
seriously.
me that I have to go every
At this
6
point,
months.
yeah. Why are you even going to the dentist? What are they fixing for you?
Exactly. So with a bunch of drugs and stuff for your teeth, there's drugs with Maria Sharapova.
Maria
That
Sharapova.
that was not the smoothest transition I've ever
I tried to lay him out in that way.
It's all right. That's all right.
But Garner, could you explain what happened with Maria?
Oh yeah, so Maria Sharapova, one of the top women's tennis players in the world. Last weekend, it came out that she had tested positive for drugs while she was at the Australian Open.
Now, what drugs?
Yeah, see, and that I was disappointed because you see that headline, the ticker run by on ESPN.
Right,
and
if
I
it's
was
for
thinking,
like cocaine or something
that
like
was
that.
the first thing that popped in my mind. I was like, yeah,
Cocaine seems like
blow.
a tennis type of drug, right?
It really does, right?
Yeah.
But no, it was
The lines
a,
can stay in the lines.
it was
Hide in the
a,
lines, like in that the HBO thing.
yeah, it was like a performance enhancing drug that she was taking.
Which do you know the name of it?
I can tell you in just a second. It's
like for your heart, right?
meldonium.
For your heart, right?
Meldonium.
And what does it do? Does it get you fucked up or just
what
a
it's
performance?
supposed to do, they say her story is that she's taken it for 10 years and that it just got added to the banned list in January of 2016, which is true. And then her story is that they didn't check it, so they didn't see that it had suddenly become banned. And so that's why she, tested positive for it. Because
so
she said
weird.
it's for like it's supposed to be for your heart.
But it's like
if you
vitamins
take-
that she's
Yeah,
taking.
yeah,
right?
but if you
aids
take a lot of it-
blood flow.
Yeah,
Not approved for sale in the United States.
yeah.
But that's so weird though. So like you take these vitamins, or you think that they're drugs, right? They're drugs because they're prescribed to you or something like that,
Yeah.
right? And then all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, they're banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird that they change it, and that's why I think
weird
that
that-
maybe they should cut her some slack. I mean, because it's March
course.
of 2016. It's been banned for 3 months. I think you could, or at least give her a slap on the wrist. You're suspended from play for 30 days. Or
Well, I
something
just
like
want to
that.
know
something
also
like that.
just how many,
Especially because
how many
there's
people
not a
use it,
major
though?
tournament.
But how common is the use
I
of
got
it?
that for you, Garrett. I got that for you right here.
Ooh, he gets facts.
They said that since January 2016, 60 athletes around the world have tested positive for this. And they are.
That's a very small number then, so not a whole lot of people use it.
Well, but it sounds like a lot of. It sounds like a lot of
testing
internet-
it. If it's in tennis, that means they're testing it for all Olympic sports.
Yep, Olympic sports.
So
as
then
well.
that's
Right.
that's tens of thousands of
Here,
people.
Can I let me give you the main people: Olympic gold medalist in short track speed skating, a world champion speed skater, an Olympic silver medalist in wrestling, and a world champion runner.
What
from
does this-
Sweden.
So
What does
it's
the
not
drug do?
that
Yeah.
prevalent, though.
No, so it's not that prevalent.
What does this drug do? Just increase blood flow?
Yeah, you're supposed.
That's like a Monster Energy drink.
Well, but you can take it if you have like a heart condition. I mean, there's like normal Joes and Schmoes
She's not
that
taking
take
it because she has a heart condition. She's taking
I thought
it.
that's what she said. Is that she?
Is she?
Her story is that she takes it because she has been prescribed it, and that's why
Okay.
she's taken it for so long. But everyone else is saying no, you're taking it to help you with training and stuff like that. To increase blood flow. It's one of those things that's doesn't really help you like in the match, but it helps you train. Like you can
Recover
work
quicker.
longer, recover quicker.
quicker. Because I mean, nowadays, like some football players, they break an arm and they're out in like 2 weeks.
It's crazy,
They're
right?
back. They're back.
It would take Garrett. It would take me or Garrett 6 months to recover, and they're out there in
exactly.
4 or 5 weeks. But the one thing I thought was interesting is that who's come out against her, dude. Andy Murray and Rafa Nadal have both come out saying that she needs to be suspended.
Well, I'm sorry. That just seems a little pompous. I don't know. Who's asking their opinion? You don't really have to comment on it. It's one of your peers. You know, I'm sorry.
Right.
I think that you should have a little more respect from one of your peers. And also, I respect the hell out of her for coming out and saying, yes, I did this.
Yeah.
There's enough male athletes out there that have tried to sweep their PED use or drug use under the rug and, lie and drag other people's careers down. Your Ryan Brauns, your Lance Armstrongs. So the fact that she just said, yes, I did this, I'll take my punishment. I should have known that I wasn't allowed to do this. I say hats off to Maria Sharapova.
Andy Murray, just in his statements, I always think Andy Murray just comes off as kind of like
He's a Brit.
it's like the worst character of like a Brit, though. You know what I mean? That kind of like snide, snooty British person, and like he comes off that way. Like,
Right, not
It's funny 'cause
saying I hate Brits or whatever,
reading
but they
the
have
two
the same
comments,
thing.
and they say basically the same thing. Andy Murray and Rafa Nadal basically say, regardless of what the circumstances are, you took a drug and you need to be suspended.
Right.
They say basically the same things. Somehow Rafa Nadal's comes off as very reasonable and like, you made a mistake, but still there's a penalty to pay for that. And Andy Murray's comes off as just like, what a dick. Like,
Well,
shut up.
Andy Murray does a couple things I don't like. Just in tennis things.
Lose, always.
Lose always, and play possum. I've never it's a big thing. I remember there were kids in high school that did it when we were playing.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by that?
You're gonna fake an injury.
Oh, yeah, that's
you're
always
gonna-
lame. That's like-
or,
yeah.
like not even to get like a medical timeout or anything. You're going to fake an injury just to almost try to get in your opponent's head. I'm gonna limp around so he thinks
For a minute.
so he thinks I can't get to that ball. So
Right.
Yeah.
he'll lose focus.
Would you say this? Would you say this? They spoil the game.
Ooh.
Speaking of spoilers,
There you go, Mikey. That's a transition, baby.
That one was better. That one
it's a
was
little bit better. It's a little bit better. Speaking of spoilers, I guess we hang out with some friends, and whenever you hang out with your friends or whatever, you're watching a TV show, you want to talk about it. You want to talk about it so bad because it's so good, like Game of Thrones that's coming out or whatnot. And then some other TV shows like Suits.
Oh my God,
Some
Suits.
people watch.
Suits.
So good. Can we just talk about Suits?
No,
Scrap the topic.
no.
I would instantly go
Harvey
like
Harvey
that.
Specter. dude. Harvey Specter.
I need one of those over here.
But there's some certain things, Garner brought it up, that there's some statute of limitations of spoilers, right?
I just wanted to see what you guys would consider. Like, at what point can I just spoil something for you? You know what I mean? Like right now, I feel like I can tell you, that Fredo dies in Godfather Part 2.
Right.
Did I spoil that for someone? Like,
What?
Well, see, here's the thing. We're not talking about somebody's talking to you about how they're going to watch The Godfather Part 2,
Yeah.
and you're going to spoil it for them. You're talking about a person overhearing in conversation.
in general conversation. Well, because the story that happened is that we were talking about the new Captain America Civil War movie. And
Right.
a friend of mine, and then that conversation naturally morphed into talking about the second movie, the last one, which I loved.
Right.
And I said something about it, and a friend of ours was like, "Oh, well, come on, man, I haven't seen that yet." And I was like, "Dude, that came out like 3 years ago, man. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I feel for you. I would be bummed if someone had like spoiled it for me. But if at some point you don't get on it, it's too late."
Well, yeah, and I'm sorry, just, then you need to know that you didn't watch that and need to recognize the conversation and tune out.
What would you say? What would you say is the statute of limitations? Like, could I spoil Deadpool for you right now?
No,
no,
because that movie,
no.
I haven't seen it. I feel like until the movie's out on DVD,
Okay.
a week after that, then you can spoil shit.
So
See, I don't say
6
that-
months. Is that roughly 6 months? 8 months?
Roughly.
And also, to me, it depends on the movie. To me, that's not something to complain about. Having Captain America 2 spoiled for you, I'm sorry, you didn't know Captain America was going to win? You know,
I think it was a twist about, you know what, and I'm going to do it right now because I stand behind this. It was a twist about the fact that Hydra had taken over S.H.I.E.L.D. Ha, bitches. Did you see that movie? I just spoiled it for you.
Well, I mean, it's also a TV
Well, see,
show.
now that just seemed vindictive. That
Yeah.
was just vindictive.
Okay, I guess. I'm
But
sorry.
also, it's also a certain type of spoils. I mean, there's so many spoils and so many people are on top of shit. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
If I read something, I'm like, oh, that's what happens.
Yeah, I don't mind at all,
don't
like,
care.
knowing if something's going to happen, like...
It happens all the time.
I mean,
It's almost
obviously,
unavoidable.
I would like not to know anything.
Sure,
but
sure.
it comes to certain points where like I don't really care anymore.
Well, and also it's your responsibility to watch it in a timely manner. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
So you get pissed if Walking Dead airs on Sundays and Monday morning you read something on Facebook. Yes, that sucks.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I'm sorry, when it airs on Sunday and then now we're talking about 2 Thursdays later and somebody's saying, "Oh, I'm still not caught up. Don't talk about it in front of me."
Yeah.
Well, okay, but don't tell us not to talk about it.
You walk away. Wait, so
Right.
a movie...
Let me walk away.
So for a movie, we kind of established like once it's released on video or once.
Come on,
video.
you
I
guys
feel
remember?
like
I had to
But
go
what
through
about
that.
a TV show?
We had a Christmas party.
Uh-huh.
The
yes.
day after Star Wars came
came
out,
out, yeah.
and I got somehow mysteriously I wasn't allowed to go. I couldn't go
Just-
to the.
there's
We
just
were
some
not going to
names.
name names.
Sure, sure.
Something happened.
They live in San
Hugo.
Francisco.
Hugo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his nickname.
Right?
Or his real name,
First,
is
which
just
is
Hugo.
Hugo.
Yeah.
You go to the movie, sir. You go. But we had a party, and so I had to just be. It had only been one day, but it was what everybody was talking about. But I'm sorry, I'm not going to ask a party not to talk about the hottest movie, so I just had to be on guard.
We
for
were
what people
respectful.
talking about.
We went outside and we talked about.
Well, I had it even worse. Remember when you guys went out there? I had gone to
physically
Arizona.
couldn't go see it.
Yeah, I was in Arizona for 3 days, so it came
Yeah.
out on a Thursday, and I saw it Sunday afternoon. So there was but I mean, are you guys the type of people? Would a spoiler keep you from seeing a movie?
Not at all.
No.
Like if I want to go and
wouldn't
see
keep
a
me from
movie,
being-
I'm
Well,
gonna
here,
see
Here,
it.
I do have to say this. Like when I do watch a movie, I like to know nothing about it. Like I don't want to know. That's what I went to Star Wars with, or as much as I couldn't know. Some other movies, like indie movies, I want to know nothing about it because
Totally.
I want to be from beginning to end surprised by it.
See, it's
Yeah.
weird. Like in comic book movies, I don't mind getting spoiled so much, and maybe it's just because since I've read comic books, I already kind of know a lot of the beats of where things like are
Right.
going to go.
Yeah,
so it's
so,
not
like,
that big of a deal.
not big-
But
yeah.
you're right, like an indie movie or something,
Right.
or like a TV show. Like I don't. Yeah, I
Like
would
the
prefer not
like the
to.
movie Room for me, I had knew nothing about it, just knew very little. Watched it, incredible movie. It was very mysterious. And on a mysterious tip,
Ooh, there you go.
Ooh.
a mysterious new album from Blink-182.
Nice. It's a good thing you did that. I was about to bring up Suits again.
Yeah, good
He sensed it. He could feel it coming. Good move. Good
I
instincts.
have my countdown.
Good
down
instincts,
there.
Mikey.
Nice.
But okay, so there's a mysterious new album, Blink-182. Apparently, the Blink-182 album is in the works or it's complete. I'm not sure. Garrett, you have more of the info
Well, they
on
say
that.
it's complete. They say they've got like 27 songs, I think, and they're trying to cut it down to like the best 14.
Okay.
That's like
and put it out.
that's like Kanye's status.
Yeah,
Right?
seriously.
I think that's what everybody does now, and they end up just releasing 2 albums.
Basically.
Basically.
Like I think that's what Kanye's going to do. He says he's releasing a new album.
Which do you know the name of the album?
The Death of Pablo, right?
No, it's good. Well, sidetrack. We'll go back on Blink-182, but it's called TurboGrafx 16.
Nice,
Okay.
nice. I'm sure he'll change it 10,000
Yeah,
times.
yeah. There's no way that's the final.
Yeah,
name.
there's no way.
But so the thing that I thought was interesting about Blink-182 is that this is the album without Tom DeLonge, because they, according to him, kicked him out of the band without telling him in a press release. Mm-hmm. He wrote this obnoxious letter on Facebook.
Did you have some
Yeah.
good quotes for us from it?
Yeah, let's hear
Yeah.
it.
Oh God, there's some great ones.
Quote
Let's
me.
see.
Come on.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right. I remember asking one of them on the phone, "Did you try your best, like we all agreed to?" He was silent. Are they at fault? Am I? Of course. I'm nuts. Like, so that's a good starting point.
Oh, that's the beginning of it.
No, that's like
Oh, okay. I thought that was
that's
the
when he-
opening line.
that's-
I was
no,
like,
no, that's when he starts to really call them out. But let's see. Then there's so imagine my surprise when a press release went out yesterday without my knowledge and the band's future. This is new to me. It's not in my nature to fuel negativity about the legacy of the band on something as trashy as the internet world. But I guess that's another example of how I differ from most. I follow the light. I follow passion, and I make art. I hang out with my son, my daughter, and my wife, which I love.
which I love. We all crack about. Right?
Well, just like, what do you expect a trophy for that? Like,
No,
it's fucking
everything-
expected of you.
You hang out with him. There's other people fighting for putting food on the table.
Yeah, seriously.
And this guy is.
I'm passionate about art, my
Yeah.
son,
So
and,
art.
and my wife.
Yeah, and you expect like a kudos for that. Like, oh, dude, you're super wealthy and you
job.
hang out with your wife and kids. Like,
Good job.
Well
Yeah,
done.
you did
Well
a good
done.
job.
But then he wraps it up with, at the end of the day, all of this makes me really sad. Sad for us, sad for you, that you're witnessing this immaturity. I know them very well, and their current actions are defensive and divisive. I suppose they're doing this as a way to protect themselves from being hurt, like we all do.
Wow.
you know, and
I'm really happy he's out of the
me
band.
too, man. And I used to really like Blink-182 and Tom and everything.
See,
Yeah.
I've never liked Tom because he always had that whiny voice. And when Mark used to sing, I was like, okay, that's tolerable
Yeah.
because at least he's a little trying. But it's always, oh my god,
Small things.
His voice got really bad. Like it
Yeah,
started out
horrible.
like on the first couple
Very
albums,
horrible.
it was good. I mean, it wasn't good. Okay, it was manageable.
Well, we were
Mark's
kids.
voice was
We were
always
kid-
better.
Yeah.
Which was
Mark's
the
voice
better
was always
single?
better, yeah.
All the Small Things or What's My Age Again?
Yeah,
What do we say? Had like favorite singles of theirs?
Well, on the
Which
those
one
like
was
the
better?
first
What was
like,
good?
those
Oh,
first like two big songs other than Damn It that like blew up for them was like All the Small Things and What's My Age Again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's always that, and then there's just Mark was always the better one. But it's always we were kids. We can tolerate his whiny voice back then.
Yeah, but and
Actually,
it
I
got
didn't.
worse.
I never-
And it got
I hated
worse as time went on. Like, and I don't and he always he sort of just come off as that guy. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
I thought it was
don't know how
really
to describe
terrible.
He's just that guy, so sanctimonious. You know?
Well, and then what was funny though, because he tries to play it both ways. I remember being 12 years old and loving their live album because they made all those stupid dick and fart jokes that a 12-year-old loves. And
Well, I
between
mean, there's
songs.
that album, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
Yeah, but
Which is
like
still
they're-
pretty clever.
But
Like,
I still
it's
say
great.
it, and I
It's great.
giggle.
But then I saw them again live. It was their first show back actually after their hiatus after Travis Scott and the plane crash.
The plane crash,
Oh,
yeah,
they
yeah,
played
yeah,
at the
right.
Joint, and we actually had tickets. And went down and saw them, and they did like the same exact dick and fart jokes they did on that live album.
But they're like
And I was
30.
Yeah, and they're like 40 now. They're
Well,
like
40 now,
like,
yeah.
Well, like now they're like their late 40s. They were in like their early 40s when I saw them. Like, this wasn't that long ago. This was like 6 years ago.
Looking this, doing research about this or whatnot, I looked up a picture of him, and they have like their like new band photo kind of or whatnot.
Right? Are they looking deeply into the camera?
No.
or
Well,
away?
Mark Hoppus, I gonna say, he looks like skinny. He looks gaunt. I was like, yeah, go have a sandwich, man. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but like, and
Maybe he's back in the drugs. Maybe he's going into the trailer and doing drugs. And speaking of trailers, woo! That was my perfect way out. Thank you.
that was my favorite one so far.
Thank you. Yeah. Speaking of trailers, there's some big talks about today, which is what is today?
The 10th, right?
The 10th of March 10th. March 10th of 2016.
Boom.
Today, the
Whoa, Mr.
Captain
Calendar.
America Civil War trailer just came out.
Looks great.
Us nerds. But before we get into that, let's go into another trailer that just came out that a lot of people have been talking about, the Ghostbusters trailer.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Right.
Let's start with the bad one.
So
See, I
yes,
disagree with that.
See, I didn't like it. I didn't like the trailer only not because they're women or whatever like that. I love the whole idea that they're women.
I think it's cool. Yeah.
But the trailer seems so flat and so like redundant, and it seems like another movie that they're just copying the old movie.
Yeah, they're trying to just do a complete and total remake instead of a reboot. And I don't know,
Exactly.
and they're doing it the wrong way. I'm sorry, just even I don't know. I don't like the idea of them having like pistols now to like shoot.
I don't
ghosts
mind
with.
that.
Like I don't know. To me, this seemed.
Like then the bear trap. You saw that one?
Well,
Like,
I don't know.
the trap.
Well, that's kind of like
the
the ghost
trailer
thing.
almost to make it seem like an action movie to a certain degree, and it's like, no, I'm sorry. Like they occasionally fought. They didn't really like fight ghosts in the first one. Like they never needed pistols.
The end of the movie is the first Ghostbusters is the most actiony it gets, and even then it's not for. I mean, they basically stand around, get zapped.
They shoot their own guns at each other, and that's how they destroy.
But there are certain things that just seem so flat. But then there was a fan trailer. I'll show you guys after this, and you guys need to look it up. There's a fan trailer. If you guys haven't seen the Ghostbuster fan trailer, it's much better. They re-edited it.
re-edited it, right?
They just took some stuff out of it and it made it seem much more fun. And
Okay.
I'm more excited about the movie because of this fan
See,
trailer.
I'm a
I
little
think
bit
it will
more
be good.
I'm a little bit more hopeful than you guys. I didn't think that the trailer was great, but I thought it was okay. And I don't know. I really like Kristen Wiig and that Melissa McCartney and what's her name? Like Leslie Jones? Is that right?
I think Leslie Jones.
Leslie
yeah.
Jones. I really like the
hilarious
three
on
of them.
SNL.
Yeah, and I like kind of like Chris Hemsworth too. So I have faith in it that
You
it's
love
going to
Chris
be good.
Hemsworth.
No, me too. It wasn't a
Now,
good
speaking
trailer.
of, yeah,
but I think it would have been good.
It wasn't good. You got to watch. Speaking of Chris Hemsworth and the Marvel universe,
There you go.
Ooh.
Mr. Thor.
He's not actually in that movie though. You know.
Yeah, well, he's fighting Ragnarok or
Yeah.
something.
You know,
right? Yeah,
and-
fighting Dark Elves.
Going a little off topic, but you said that Hulk's going to be in Thor too. It's going to be like a buddy movie.
Oh, are they gonna set it up for Planet Hulk?
I don't know.
I don't know. We're big nerds about this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, actually, these two are bigger nerds than I. I just follow along.
Sure.
So the Captain America, too. The biggest news out of the trailer is that Spider-Man is part of it.
He looks great.
They finally show him. Now he's like 19 in it, right? Or
I think he's
something.
even younger. I think he's supposed to be like 15.
He's supposed to be
like
15.
starting high school.
He looks like a dude. He looks like grown up.
I think
From whatever I've seen.
Have you seen
His
the,
voice sounds like a 15-year-old.
What if you look at the
Yeah.
actor without the mask on? He's going to look
really
like a
young.
kid.
He looks like
I think he really is like 17 years old. So
He's
you know he's
19.
going to look.
I looked
like
it up. I
15.
looked it up.
Oh,
He's
there you go.
19.
He's 19.
He's 19.
Well, I think it looks great. I love, and this is. I mean, okay, I'm a huge Spider-Man geek or whatnot, and I just love
Probably the biggest Spider-Man fan in here.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
just
agree
love
with
the fact that he's got like the eyes that like like the
Did you
responsive
see
eyes.
the zoomed up picture of it?
Yeah,
It looked warbly.
Well, it looks like
Yeah.
lenses is what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to
Oh, they're
make
trying
it
to, like,
so it's not like how like
if it actually happened in real life.
yeah, like
Right.
you know how like I just from watching like the trailer of Deadpool, how they make it look like somehow that's his face.
That's his
Designed-
eyes. And
Yeah.
like how they
this,
do in
this
comics.
is designed to make it look like it's like a lens thing almost or something. I don't
Yeah,
know why. I'm wondering.
Well,
if
he's
there's
hanging
gonna
out with
be-
Iron Man. Of course, he's gonna have some dope stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
so like I texted you guys this earlier because we were big nerds and we obviously were talking about this earlier, but I'm sure, let other people hear it. My biggest qualm with it is like there's so much going on in the movie, and you bring Spider-Man, you bring Black Panther, which people don't know who Black Panther is. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well,
We haven't met him yet.
I don't think they're gonna. It's gonna be kind of, I think, like Avengers 2, where they didn't actually tell you that much about Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver.
Yeah, but you didn't need to know. But
They didn't tell you much about Vision. You know, I think these people are just going to be kind of fighting. You can give a,
But it's like an
No,
introduction.
see,
with, like,
I think
like,
Wakanda and Black Panther. I think he's gonna have a lot more to do with the story. Like I think he's
probably, yeah, he'll probably be a big part of the story.
but see, but it's
Spider-Man?
not a.
No, I think Spider-Man will be small. Spider-Man, you're gonna get. You're not.
Spider-Man's gonna be. I don't even know if I really don't think we'll get that much Black. I think we'll get Black Panther fighting. I don't know that it'll be a crucial part of the story. It's still. It's not just called Avengers: Civil War. It's called
Yeah.
Captain America: Civil
So
War.
who do you think we're
It's
gonna get
gonna
the
be
most
about
focus on?
Bucky. It's going to be about
Yeah,
Bucky,
Bucky.
Cap, Tony,
Falcon.
and Falcon. Basically, it's going to be.
And it
about
looks
the-
like War
and-
Machine dies. in it.
And
They got to be faking. Yeah, there's no way they're gonna kill War
yeah,
Machine.
I don't know. I could see Don Cheadle wanting out.
You know, they got a lot of big actors now.
Cheadle- yeah,
and
Don
it's like
Cheadle's
maybe
like-
maybe you cut a couple out
Don
now.
Cheadle, you got to get out of here. We're not making a War Machine
okay,
movie.
okay, well, I guess at the end of the comic version of Civil War,
Mm-hmm.
Captain America gets killed. Do you think that this is where they're gonna while they're killing War Machine? You think they're gonna kill Cap
No,
too?
you wouldn't want to do that because then you have the Avengers 3 movie with fucking Thanos and stuff. You
And there's
gotta
too
bring
much.
back
Cap.
And now you're going
right?
to also
There's too
bring
much
in a
that.
new
It's-
Cap or.
Or
bring him
no,
back
no,
from the
you
dead.
have Falcon be Cap or whatever. Right?
Yeah, or Bucky. I mean, but you're right. I guess when are you gonna do that? Like when are you gonna introduce him and have him?
Only time can tell.
Looks great.
All right. So this is now the secret subject.
Oh, the bag of dicks.
Ooh,
Mikey's bag of dicks. Mikey's bag of dicks.
It is not called that. It's called Secret Subjects with Mikey.
That's such a dumb name.
Secret subject.
Anyways, these guys don't know what I'm talking about, but it's a really quick subject. Why is Steph Curry so good? Even the video games can't.
Dude, Steph Curry's amazing.
Steph Curry, like it's literally like one of my friends posted it. It's like literally watching your friend playing NBA Jam with all the cheat codes on.
You saw he made another half-court shot last night?
And then just
Of
sprinted
course. I'm
directly into the
surprised.
locker room.
In the first half, and then ran into the locker
Just
room.
made it and then
Like,
just.
I'm sorry, dude. You can't get any more
Steph
baller
Curry,
than
yeah,
that.
like it's like literally he's so fun to watch too.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot from here, and he shoots it, and it flawlessly.
Yeah.
There's no like banking off. There's no off the backboard.
You're never like, oh, that was luck. You know, it was just, you
Right.
know.
I heard this just say on the radio. So they were talking about the half-court shot that he made.
Yeah.
So he is right now. He is shooting 38% from 35 feet and beyond. They said something. I can't remember the exact number. He was like 5 for 12 like from that distance or something like that. It
Wow.
was something like
That's
that.
incredible.
But the number I remember was 30. It was 38% from
So
that far back.
so I guess my question to you, because the secret subjects, not the bag of dicks.
The bag of dicks.
Oh, that's a bag of dicks.
No, it's not.
The secret bag of dicks.
It always comes with a question. What do you think the video game companies are going to do? They can't put them at 99, or will they?
You have
It
to.
will.
I
He's
think
gonna
what
be
it is,
totally unfair to play with.
It's going to be they're going to do it like how Street Fighter was set up, or any of the old fighting games. So you got to play all these teams, play your season or whatever.
Yeah.
But you never play the Golden State Warriors, and you can't play as them. They're the boss.
He's gonna be like
You
Mike
have-
Tyson and
you
punch
have to
out.
beat them to unlock them. Yeah, you have to beat the Golden State Warriors to unlock the Golden State Warriors.
Right.
No, you just there's always like one player on every game that like their stats are just like it's like unfair to play with them.
Yeah.
Really, all your buddies will start complaining if you play with them for too long. That'll be Steph Curry because if it's Steph Curry, you'll be able to inbound the ball and shoot it full court
Right.
and at least have like a
Yeah.
chance.
But that's
It's like when Tom and I used to play as the Toronto Raptors, and you
All right,
guys
so
would
the
play
next-
as the Miami Heat.
all right.
the next subject on that.
I remember us kicking your asses at the Toronto
No,
Raptors.
it was
Sounds like
very
bullshit
close.
to me.
It was very close. All right, so now it's time for the game section. And speaking of basketball, there's this rap. I would call him an R&B singer. He's not really a rapper, but his name is called Post Malone.
Okay.
Right.
Like-
So if you guys don't know the rules, I'm gonna play some rap lyrics or some R&B lyrics that are very confusing to these guys. That would.
I feel like there's a white joke in there.
there was a
I thought that was racist.
There's a tiny racist white joke in there.
I don't like it.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be like that.
It's
Anyways.
okay. We'll forgive you.
So they're gonna guess what that rap lyric means, or try to explain it. So the very first song is from Post Malone, and the song is called White Iverson. Here is a little taste of what it sounds like. I'm sure you guys heard it. Let me play it.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Here it goes.
Is he saying that's my shouty or that's white chowder, white chowder, white chowder?
That's my shot. And that's my shot. That's my shot. Yeah.
Oh. Because I thought he was rapping about clam chowder. That's my
I'm gonna
chowder,
slowly
my
play this in the
chowder.
background. So the lyrics that I want you guys to.
Yeah, hit me with these lyrics.
All right, it's the very first here. I'm gonna play it so you guys can hear it in the beginning. It's saucin', I'm saucing on you. I'm swaggin'. Here it is. And then I'm ballin', Iverson on you. What do you think that he means? We'll start with Garrett. Garrett, you go first.
Okay, so I'm saucing on you. All right, so that's gotta be, he's a chef. He's making sauces. I'm
Yeah.
saucing. So like I'm thinking he's making like a piccata sauce or something like that. So because he's no, it's probably a marinara because he's balling too. So probably say he's making spaghetti and meatballs, and then he's Iverson because. Was it Allen Iverson that didn't want to talk about practice?
Practice.
He's
Practice,
not practice, dude.
yeah.
He's got these meatballs fucking down, dude. He's not
Practice.
talking about practice.
Yeah, we're not talking about practice. Okay, got it.
That's good. That's good. I don't know. I can't beat that. That's good.
That's good. Well, I mean, what's your first intentions?
Oh, my brother. He's talking about sex. He's talking about putting the what's the PC way to say it?
Putting the moves.
Putting the moves on it.
Putting the gravy on it. No, I'm saucing
it-
on you. No, I'm talking about putting it on her. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
yeah, I'm not talking about putting the
saucing.
moves on her. To me, I just heard dirtiness in
Wait,
that
so the
lyric.
ballin' and Iverson though. What about that?
Iverson was a great ball player, man, and he's putting the good balls on.
All right,
You know what
so,
I mean? He's
so we are getting all this information from it used to be called rapgenius.com, but now it's called genius.com because
Okay.
now they do country songs and rock songs.
oh sure, yeah, well of course.
So this
yeah.
is-
Those are confusing too.
But also, so artists can input what their song really means. So this is actually from Post Malone.
Okay, so what did he say?
This is what Post Malone says. Sauce is your swag, like your individuality. I don't even know if I said
That's
that
deep.
right. Yeah. So I am saucing on you means this is me. I am. Wait, what is it? What is this? Oh, my screen's a little dirty. I'm in your face. I'm in your face. This is me. That's really it. It's very simple.
Just this is
Houston
me?
got sauce. Atlanta got sauce.
I call
That
bullshit.
is where I heard it.
I call
first,
bullshit
in Atlanta.
I
That's
call
where.
bullshit
Yeah.
on that. What is it, like a pepperoni?
So and then we'll go on from there. We're going to the next song, but I'm gonna finish the rest of the lyrics that I said to you. I'm swagging, I'm swagging, I'm swagging. Right. We can only hope that Post Malone has more swag than Nick Swaggy P Young. That's what the genius said.
That's like a comment. Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm balling, Iverson on you. This is from Post Malone. I like the ball. AI likes the ball. I didn't really get to watch him play because I was more into football. My dad raised me to be a Cowboy fan.
Yes.
He worked at the stadium and we got free chicken tenders. We would go to
Oh
the
my
game.
God.
We would go to the games and rock it. But now I go back and watch AI's old games with the Sixers, the highlights, and all the good stuff. He was the coolest. He was number one. He has always been my favorite. He's really inspiring. I guess that's kind of where I got my love from.
Okay, that sounds like complete and total bullshit.
So in other words, he just made up a bunch of shit and
Yeah.
like strung it together.
To clarify though, I feel like I won.
Oh yes, you won.
No,
Garrett.
I will
Garrett.
happily concede that to you. I still think that's bullshit. I think I was right.
All right. So the next song is called Two Phones from the rapper Kevin Gates.
What the deal?
What the deal?
Big. I got two phones, one for the plug and one for the load. I got two phones, one for the bitches and one for the dough. Think I need two more. Lamp popping, I'm ring. Count money while it ring. Trap jumping, I'm ring.
All right. Okay. Cool.
All right.
So the lyrics that I want you guys to decipher is called I got two phones, one for the plug and one for the load. Now, what is the plug and what is the load?
Okay,
Now,
so-
no. What?
Does he get to go first? Because
He
I'm
gets to
like,
go
I
first.
won.
No, you got to go. Oh, when it goes first.
Yeah, sure. I'll continue to go for it.
I would like him to go
Yeah,
first
let's
because you
alternate.
went for.
Let's
Yeah, we'll
alternate,
alternate.
yeah.
So
Okay, wait. What was it again? Wait, hit me with that one more time.
So I got two phones, one for the plug and one for the load. Now, let me here. I'll give you guys both this too. The second line is I got two phones, one for bitches and one for the dough. So that eliminates. That's very self-explanatory. So the first line is here. It is again. I got two phones, one for the plug and one for the load.
Wow, I don't know. I'm assuming that plug and load are somehow like plug is like where like he's getting his money from. So I got one phone for people calling me to give me money, and then I got one phone for the load, which is for the ladies because he's got a load. I guess I have sex on my mind right now.
Jesus.
Well,
I can't help it. That's
He
what.
couldn't be more wrong. He couldn't be more
wow.
wrong, dude. He's got two phones, right? He's got one for the plug and one for the load.
Okay.
One in the plug, dude, because you always got to have one phone charging. Okay. You always got to have a phone at full battery. Okay. That's one for the plug, and one for the load.
Okay.
You always got to have a phone with all the hottest tracks on it. Always loaded up with the hot beats. Always,
Okay.
loaded up
All
with
right.
those hot tracks,
All
baby.
right, I like that. All right, so this is just from a contributor. It's not straight from the source, not from Kevin Gates. Gates has a supplier, or plug, for the purchase of drugs or illegal goods. He uses one phone solely for these transactions. His second phone is used to communicate with the person who transports or loads the contraband.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. Okay, okay, that makes sense.
Two phones.
I was half right.
Yeah, so that means
I get half a point. I'll take whatever I can get.
all right. So I didn't do much research on this last song. This last song is from Fetty Wap,
Yeah.
which
I hear people talk about Fetty
You
Wap. I don't
guys
know
hear
what
talk
it is.
about Fetty Wap, right?
For a while, I thought Fetty Wap was a food. I thought it was like
It
pho.
sounds like it.
Yo, you want to go get some pho and Fetty Wap?
It makes sense.
So this song is number 1 on Spotify. It's called 679, featuring the Remy Boys.
Cool. Okay.
All right, so let's listen to a bit of it. Apparently, this is a party anthem.
Sounds like it. I already want a party.
Baby girl, you're so damn fine though. I'm trying to know if I can hit it from behind though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine though. And when it's over, I press rewind though. Ay, you talking bands like God.
Our listeners can hear this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought for a minute, are we all just sitting here bobbing our heads and people are watching this like, what the fuck are
No,
these
no, no.
guys?
I hope they hear it.
When it's finished, I press on the rhino. Is that what I heard? Yeah.
All right. So the lyrics I want you guys to. So it'll be Garrett.
Yeah, good. Let Garrett go.
All right, Garrett. I got robins on my jeans. You see the wings on every pair.
All right. So he's got robins on all his jeans. You can see the wings on every pair.
Yeah.
All right. So I think what he's saying is that he's not talking about his jeans that you wear. He's talking about his genes, like your DNA. So he's talking about his semen. So his semen's got wings on it. It always flies home, except for when it flies south for the winter. So I think he's talking about how, he's always got to wrap it up because bitches are always getting pregnant. If not,
Wow, okay,
Okay.
he's got that
wings.
super sperm.
Right.
Yeah.
Super sperm. All right, Garner.
All right, so I thought more with I got robins on my jeans, and what was the other part? What was the second?
I'm sorry.
You can see the wings on every pair.
I got robins on my jeans. You see the wings on every pair.
See, I thought more like it's like he's got robins, like he's like robbing from people, he's ripping them off, and then you can see wings on every pair. He's using that money to buy more jeans, so he's basically stealing
that's a
to
good- I
finance
like that.
the gene habit.
I like that. All right. So here's the thing. Like Fetty, Monty rocks Robin's jeans. Oh, so the person actually saying this lyric is Montana Bucks.
Oh, okay, Montana Bucks.
Well, that
I'm a
changes
big
everything.
fan of.
Right.
of
That
his.
changes everything.
So apparently there's a brand called Robin's Jeans.
Oh, well, shit, I didn't know that.
Well, that was the trick. That was the trick. Yeah. Right? That was the trick. Now you know.
Yeah.
It's Robin, like, from How I Met Your Mother. Robin.
Oh, not like
She made-
like Batman. I thought maybe they were. Like,
No. Oh, it's the same. Same, spelt the same way.
Oh, so they're both the same. Okay.
Spelled the same way. Maybe it's Batman's Robin or Robin from what's her last name? Robin
Sherbatsky.
Shabatsky. Right? She made some jeans.
There he is.
The logo features a pair of wings, which you can see on every pair of jeans.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so it's like product placement.
Right, yeah. Its product placement wasn't too crazy.
Okay. All right.
Wasn't too
I
crazy.
went deep on it. I was wrong.
Yeah, deep on it. So that is our game.
Do we declare a winner?
Yeah, the closest.
Well, Garrett got 1 point. I got a half point. I think I win, right? Isn't that the lowest score, right?
We're not playing golf, motherfucker.
That's
what
true.
it was.
Garrett is the winner.
Boom.
But see, so he
Bring
has
it
1
home.
win. Tanya has 1 win. You have 0 wins.
Thanks, and I'm glad you pointed that out too. So not only did you rob me of a win, and then you rubbed it in my face. It was really nice
Sure
of you.
did.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
And thank
Thank you so much. If you guys want to come watch us some more, fancy words.
I don't know why I laughed right there.
You have sex on your mind.
right?
Go to our Facebook.com/We're Just Saying Show or email us at We're Just Saying Show @gmail.com. If you want to win that $50, we have a playlist of 15 songs. You can find it on our Facebook page. Go on there, and if you can guess, it costs you free to guess.
Yeah.
Right.
No, we're gonna charge them $1 a guess.
Yeah.
No, it costs you for free to guess. It costs you free to guess. You can easily win $50. It's gonna last until the next show next week. We don't know when, but it most likely will be Thursday nights now because of our schedules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$50.
Right? Because we
Coming
still
at you
work.
and at
50
you.
bones.
We still work. So go on Facebook.com/We're Just Saying Show to subscribe to our Spotify playlist. There's some good music. We don't put shit music out there just to fool you.
No.
This is
Or at
music
least
that
I
we
don't.
listen to.
At least I don't. So if you hear a shitty
You
song,
really love
dream of
the
it.
second song because it's really good and it's pretty funny. Anyways, now we're in the recommendations. Garrett.
Yeah, just real quick, I recommend taking a nap at your dentist's office. It's a really great place. You'll wake up and your mouth will feel sparkling clean.
Very nice. Garner.
wow, that was a lot to take in right there. That recommendation.
It was a lot.
It frazzled me for a second. I am gonna recommend that people check out. I actually forgot we were doing recommendations.
I forgot to
Caught
warn
me
you
off
guys.
guard.
Yeah.
You know what? Off the top of my head, I'm going to recommend the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic from IDW. It's great.
Okay.
I just got Garrett to read it. He's read the first 3 or 4 volumes of it.
Very good.
It's up
Very
to volume 14 or 15 now. Issue 50 was a fucking shocker, dude. Fucking really, I haven't read a comic in a long time that when it was done, I was like, I can't believe I just read that. I did not see that coming. So check it out. It's good stuff.
Awesome.
And I recommend burritos also. Those are good too.
Burritos are quite delicious and they are the best.
They're not. They're
Slash
not.
pizza.
Pass on burritos.
If it's a pizza burrito,
it would be the best.
Have you ever guys had sushi burritos?
No, that sounds gross.
You know how people
pretty
get,
good.
you know how like a
Pretty
lot
good.
of times you'll be at a a deli or a sandwich place and
Yeah.
people say, "Can I get that sandwich as a wrap?"
Yeah.
I get my burritos as sandwiches.
That sounds good. That sounds great. Actually, that sounds amazing. Like, what if we can get
breakfast burrito sandwich.
it's just a breakfast sandwich. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Tune in next week. Probably same bat time, same bat channel.
Boom.
Yeah, sounds
Thank
good.
you guys. Love you.
Love you.
Peace.
I like you,
Bye.
but still same.
See ya.
Late.